you eat one meal
Yeah.
a day. So I guess again, like,
I haven't eaten yet today, actually.
welcome to the Big Dane podcast. I'm your host, Dana Trimborn, and in this podcast, find the connection in the weird experiences that we all share. Listen to new episodes on Tuesdays wherever you get your podcasts. This podcast is supported by the artist Loft in Conshohocken, PA. Art by local artists of all mediums, which include paintings, jewelry, ceramics, and much more. Check out their Instagram account at _artistloft. Hey friends, in this week's episode, I'm chatting with Dave Kim from the band Moonroof, based here out of Conshy, and we'll get into his weird things that he does in his daily routine. Do you consider yourself a night owl? If you're saying yes, then get ready for this episode. Listen to what Dave does in the late evenings into the early mornings. Welcome, Dave.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for having me here.
Of course, yeah. I'm super excited to have you on and get to know you a bit better and some of the unique, quirky things you do outside of your band life. All right, well, why don't you tell the listeners just a little bit about yourself, who you are, where you're from, and just for the listeners to get to know you a bit better.
Hey, what's up, everyone? So my name is Dave Kim. It's actually... my full name is Sean Dave Toyon Kim. It's a long name.
Oh.
So I was born in Seattle, Washington. Then I came to North Wales or Lansdale area, and I was there almost all my life. Then I went to Bloomsburg University, and after college, I went to Conshohocken.
Wow, what a journey!
Yeah, really. No. It was fun though.
Well, something you and I, have in common. We both went to North Penn High School.
I mean,
Shout out!
I feel like everyone went to North Penn High School because it's so big.
Right?
It's so big. I was like, when I found out there was like 23 elementary schools and like 3 big middle schools, I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty insane. Wow, is it up to 23? Did they add more?
I think so.
Elementary
Honestly,
schools?
it's just. There's so many schools, like, it's funny because I live so much closer to, like, Hapra Horsham and, like, CB West and CB South, but I had to drive, like, 30 minutes every day to go to North Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
True facts here. Yeah, I remember I had friends, like, on all different odds and ends of the school district, and I'd have to, like, drive 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Which doesn't sound far, but, like, when you have your other friends that are, like, 5 minutes away... I'm like, I have to hop in the car for 20 minutes to go all the way out, to the edge of North Wales. But no, that's wonderful. Why don't we get into just some fun questions just to get to know you even more?
Yeah, of course.
What's something that you would want the listeners to know about yourself that isn't on, social media?
Okay, what isn't on social media?
Or your social media account, yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm a nice guy? No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's, I think I grew up very, I guess privileged, but also, like, I was an only child, so, like, we weren't, like, the richest family, but, when you have one kid, like, you get everything. And then I think I grew up, like, not being so materialistic. So that's one thing. Like, I really enjoy having more fun and, like, with friends, and I don't really worry about, like, the later on in life career kind of style because, I do music and that's what I enjoy. So yeah, I think that's something on social media you won't really see, like,
definitely. Yeah.
And yeah, I love to have fun, but I think I'm getting mature as the journey goes. a little bit at a time.
Nice. Yeah, I mean that is something kind of hard to
Yeah.
kind of show the world on your social
Yeah.
media account as far as, hey, this is how I grew up and
Yeah.
this is who I am today and this is how I got
I
here
definitely
today
grew up a class
because
clown. That's why.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely.
Is that what they put in your North Penn yearbook?
No, it was just I just had so many teachers like they liked me, but I took some jokes like because I never got told no in life. So it's like when I joked around, it's like no one would stop me. Like it was just, and I was just thinking in my life, like growing up, like the jokes we made back then, you cannot do today. And I was like, okay, like I do not want to get canceled or anything. So I've tried to be very respectful to everything.
Okay,
now.
that's
So,
fair.
Yeah,
Respect
definitely,
that.
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, no, I'm learning now what's right and wrong.
Love that. All right, wonderful. So let's get into the weird about your daily routine.
Okay, so I feel like my friends always joke around like my life is like a movie because like when everyone's sleeping, I'm up. So, I guess I'll start off by playing basketball every day.
Okay.
And most of my friends at this like age or whatever, they like don't play sports anymore. They'll golf, and then they'll drink beer and go out for wings.
Yeah.
But I like to actually be active because I feel like basketball is my biggest stress reliever. And also I love when the ball goes in the hoop. It just, it's a sound.
Little swish.
Yeah, I love it.
Maybe it's a chain swish, depending on what court you're at.
No, I play actually at the Fellowship House, which is awesome.
Okay,
like,
cool.
I just, like, when I moved here, I needed a court. So I found out that legends like Kobe Bryant and Kyrie Irving played at that Fellowship House. So, it's just it's a cool dream. But, yeah, after the gym, I usually go to Superfit or, like, the right in Conshy.
Mm-hmm.
So I live right near it. I like the gym. And then, I usually only one meal a day.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I eat one meal a day. It's like a pretty big meal. It's like I like to eat. My favorite fast food place is Taco Bell. So I just get their potato soft tacos and I'm good for a while.
Potato soft tacos.
Yes,
Is that something new that they have?
I think they had it like generally new for the past couple of years, but that was like something because I don't like their beef and like, potatoes in a taco sounds healthier than the other meats. So I was like, you know what?
I'll just eat potatoes.
I'll eat that.
Carbs on carbs.
And then Baja Blast all day. Obviously, it's their soda.
Okay,
it's called
I'm like,
Baja Blast. I'm a very soda person. I love Coke, and I think that's what like I try to go on diets, and I'm doing pretty well. But soda will always kill me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you get like regular Coke.
Yeah, I love Coke, and I love Baja Blast, and like
Baja
sometimes
Blast.
Mountain Dew. I also drink 2 energy drinks a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so 1 in the morning and 1 at night. That's why I actually.
No wonder you're up all night.
Yeah, my sleep schedule is this. So if we have a show, then we usually end like at like 12 or 1. Then I'll hang out with my friends until like 3, and then I'll like while everyone goes to bed, I'll stay up and watch some movies or like. And then when we don't have a show, I usually just stay up until 6 or 7 in the morning. And then I'll do a lot of the research of like finding gigs and also like just doing more research for the band because that's the one thing. Everyone likes getting praise and everyone likes getting credit for the band. And I really do love that. But it's like the behind the scenes that helps your band grow. That's no one likes to do.
Yeah.
So. And Kevin and Dan have full-time jobs, and so I just do this, and I literally just try to figure it out.
It makes sense that
yes, I have the most time,
yeah,
and also the weirdest sleep schedule because I would see them in the morning, and they're like, "Did you sleep?" And I was like, "No." And then if I feel like really good, I'll just go to the gym right there, and then I'll like, work myself out until I go to bed. Then I'll wake up at noon. Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
interesting.
I don't like sleep because it's like a thing. I feel like it's like maybe it's anxiety, but it's like I don't want to wait. Like that thing you could sleep when you're dead kind of thing. And I literally
you're really taking it far.
Always, always.
So let me ask you this: with your sleep, is this something that you started doing when you moved to Conshy? Was it something in college, or do you remember like why
I think it's
you started it?
I think it's always been a thing since like high school.
Oh,
but
yeah?
like my parents were like not like that strict, but they would like be like, you have to go to bed at least by 11 or whatever. So I had like the Game Boys and all that. So I just put it over, and then I remember it was just so hot under my bed that I just needed breath and air. Like, but yeah, no, definitely college was a lot of freedom, and like that's actually me and Dan. Like he's like one of my best friends because we would do all-nighters in college.
Wow.
But there was like no point of all-nighters.
Yeah.
We would just be up, I would be up, and then it would be like 6 in the morning, and you can get breakfast. And people that woke up early would always see us in the lounge, and we would just literally just get breakfast. And then I'll be honest, I skipped a lot more classes than I ever thought I would. But yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. You made it.
Yeah, easily. No, honestly, I went to college for my parents, and I got the degree, so that's all that matters.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then as far as playing basketball, like, did you start that in high school or when you were a kid, or like, how did you get that in your routine here?
Middle school. I definitely played basketball and football, and then I played in like middle school, some in high school, and then I was just honestly in college. I went to a college in Bloomsburg where there were not many like minorities. Like I think when I first looked at it, it said 0.003% Asian American. No, I swear. Like it was like at one point it was like 83%, like 85% white, like 10% like African American and kind of thing, and then like
wow.
It was like, and then I was there, so everyone at the college knew me as Asian Dave. Oh. That was like my nickname. I mean, people look at me saying like, "Oh, sorry," it's like this, but I was kind of cool. Like I was cool? Like, I liked it for a little while because I didn't understand the whole thing of being like, oh, like growing up, I always got compliments like, "Oh, you're so cool for Asian," or like, "Why can't more Asians be cool as you?" But I didn't look at it as like a bad thing. I was like this, like, "Wow, I'm different. This is great. Like, I love it. It's great." Like this. But then later on, now I'm seeing it like, oh, okay, I understand what that means.
Right.
But no, I really enjoyed it. Like, I remember my first day at Bloom. I don't know if this is like a too whack of a story, but if I could say this, but like, I remember my first day at Bloom. My friends say, "Hey, meet us at the dorm," and this is our first week there. Then like the cafeteria lady was like, "Oh, your friends are right here." So they brought me over to like this foreign exchange friends, and all my friends were like white and stuff. But like they brought me to a table of like 8 Chinese foreign exchange students, and I was like this. She was like, "Oh, here are your friends," and I was like, these aren't my friends. And they all looked at me because they didn't really speak English, and they're like this, looked at me, and I looked at them. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, it was like funny. It was like a big scene. I was like, because everyone was just saying, yeah, I was laughing. My friends were in the corner seeing it, and they were just dying. And I was like,
I bet. Like, what's happening over there with Dave?
It was so funny. Like, and like, I just grew up just like, in Bloomsburg is so different from North Wales. I was just like,
yeah, for sure.
Like, what's that thing, like Pennsyltucky or something like that?
Pennsyltucky,
yeah. They call that there. And I was like, and I learned it. I was like this, like, wow, there's like not much diversity here at all. But
oh my gosh,
there was one point in my life I was like, maybe I'll just transfer to Temple. But then I was like this. But I said if I did that, they'll win. So I just stayed there, and I loved it. Good for you. It was great. I met my best friends.
Stick it out.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I try not to quit in life that much anymore.
So is there a day where, you don't have your basketball time or like, so like what happens? Like, how do you feel then? If like, do you feel kind of like off balance and like not bit, like refreshed?
I think basketball is one of my biggest stress relief because like, music, it's a lot of fun, but there are a lot of pressures behind the scenes that people don't know about. So when I can, I'll get a basketball. I actually have like 3 basketballs in my car.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, one for outdoor, one for indoor, and another one for indoors. So it was like, I just love basketball because it's just, you could play with strangers, and it'll be fine and everything.
Have a pickup game or
pickup
something.
game. Yeah, it's like you could just play with random people and like you could be like cool with them, and it's a good way to meet people. And I don't know, like if I don't have basketball, it's usually when I'm like out like on like a event trip or like with my friends, like we plan something, or I don't know, if I don't like do that, I feel a little bit just like sluggish, I guess you would say, like because I feel like it's just definitely. But the only days I probably don't do that, if I don't work out, then I like go to the max.
Okay, let's take a quick break. For a limited time only, you'll have free access to my coffee page. No, not actual coffee. This is a place for all exclusive content that won't be on my Instagram or Facebook accounts. Check out sneak peeks, behind the scenes, extra audio clips, and much more. Just have a tap on my link tree, look out for that coffee cup icon, and boom, you'll be on your way.
I'm just gonna use this as the biggest cheat day. Like I'll go to a Chinese buffet with my friends and be like, let's just destroy this. Like let's do this, or like watch a movie or something like that. Like I would use that cheat day. But sometimes if the cheat days get added on like 2 days in a row, I'm just like, oh snap.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, didn't we do this yesterday?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Nice. Yeah, I used to play basketball.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let me know. I'll go play with you. I'll go, maybe during my lunch break or something.
You ever tried the Fellowship House or the Sutcliffe Park?
I haven't. Sutcliffe I've been to. I played in a softball league here with friends. Yeah. Nice. The Heyday Athletic. Yeah. They have basketball. So. But I don't know if that's more of time to kind of allocate to. So I don't know.
It's just like I love like pickup games and stuff, but like I'll be honest, like out of my friend group, like my whole friend group, I feel like I'm like the only one who plays ball. So it's like I said, they all like golf or like do like their own thing or hiking. Sure, hiking is like the big new thing. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not a hiker. No, well, I'm not a nature. Everyone. I'm not a nature guy, but my friends still take me. Like one time we went to West Virginia, but I went to Daytona the year before for spring break, and I loved Daytona. And then I was like at like West Virginia, and I was like this. Oh, I'm here. Like I kept on saying like I don't think I belong here.
Well, you tried it. Yeah. I think for most people it's like kind of gives them that mental release of like, even like for me, if I like go on a walk around here or like go on the trail, sometimes I don't even put any headphones in because I'm like, I don't want to hear anything. I just want to hear like what's around me. I mean, sometimes the trail's a little crowded, so that's why, going hiking where, there's not as many people so close kind of gives you that like, release and whatnot.
I totally understand for people. It's just like I look at trees because Bloomsburg was around a lot of trees. There's not much around that. Yeah, so it was like I was like, man, I miss the city. I'm happy I don't live in Philly though, because like Philly's parking is one of the worst, and like, it's only an 11-mile ride from
thank
Conshy.
You. Yeah, Conshy, it's nice here.
It's right near KOP. I love KOP.
Love it all. Like we're pretty.
It's like
we're close.
Third biggest mall in the world. Shout out.
All right, and then back to so you were mentioning you eat one meal a day. So I guess again, like
I haven't eaten yet today. Actually, like I have not eaten at all today. I literally like just drank seltzer water, and then I went to the gym and played ball today.
I would probably literally pass out, and someone would have to.
Yeah. People actually look at me like, what's going
on? So how did that start? Like what? Did that start here, like in Conshy? It happened
in college because like my mom, like shout out to my mom, like I show my friends her cooking, like she's one of the best cooks, so she would literally feed me all the time, and like I loved it. Then I went to college and there was like the meal plan thing, and I just did like meal swipes for a while, and there was a thing called the Commons where it's like a buffet kind of thing for so I would just eat one time there, and then like if I felt like going out and like doing like midnight pizza or whatever, like I'll do that. But like most of the time I'll just eat one time at Commons. I'll be full for the whole day. And then I just kept on doing that. And then like when I came out here, I know how to cook some things, but usually I still like to like eat like Wawa or like whatever.
Wawa.
That stuff. Like, and my friends cook, so I'll eat what they have. But like that's literally like one meal.
Yeah.
I'm fine because I just drink a lot. Also, I don't drink water really. This is like the first water. I drink seltzer water.
Okay.
Instead.
Well,
Yeah.
seltzer water,
Yeah.
some bubbles.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a great substitute for soda. I'll tell you that much. So like, there was actually like one time, like 1 month straight, I didn't drink this kind of water.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
drinking normal
Still
water.
water.
And then I was
Still
just,
water
yeah,
is
I
what
was
people say.
So I go to Wawa and they give me a I know like the 2 Wawas near Conshy, and they always let me just grab 2 seltzer waters, like, you know, like just refill it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I just like take it out and just walk away.
Oh.
Because it's
That's
just
nice.
water.
It's just water.
I did tell
There's
them
just
like, hey, it's
bubbles
just
in it.
yeah. So they're like, cool with it. So.
Cool, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, they see me every day.
We'll
yeah.
see you at 5 a.m.
Easily, yeah. They always ask me like, they actually know my name and everything. So
Yeah.
it's funny.
That's awesome. Love that. So how about like what else? I mean, so you said you stay up at night. Like, I don't know, how do you find all this energy, especially when you only eat one meal?
I don't know.
Like-
It's like, I don't know. Like I said, I think it's like a scared of sleeping because, you know, just like don't want to, like, I'll sleep when I'm dead kind of thing. And also it's just, if I like wash my face with cold water, I could stay up another.
This is amazing.
Yeah, because today was a little later because we made an Instagram post for like the band because we have a lot of upcoming shows. So I actually stayed up until like 10 in the morning today, which is like way later than usual. So I just like took a cold shower and then I did it.
Wow.
And yeah, so that's like, like.
That's.
But I always like
mind-blowing.
split times. It's not like I'm always just like in my head and like looking at bands or like all this stuff. Like it's like, you know, I watch anime. That's one of my favorite things to do ever. Like it's like I don't care how older I get. I just love it.
Yeah, who cares?
So, and then I don't play as much video games anymore, but I do like still, you know, I'll hop on and stuff. I'm just not like when I played video games in college and stuff. There's this game called League of Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So literally, it would be the most frustrating. I'm not very good at it. I'll be honest. I tell people I was good at it, but I was very not that good. So yeah, but it's like I use so much energy and like people yell, and I don't yell that much, but I used to yell a lot in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got banned actually from that game for a little while.
Newsflash.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
Well, no, that's really great. It's amazing how you have all this energy.
Yeah, because it's like
I'm like the opposite, and like, so I have this health ring. It's called Aura, and like it really like tells me about my sleep, and it does like a lot of other things too. But like sleep is like a big component, and because it's like, you know, you think like, oh, well, if I went to bed at this time and then I get up at this time, yeah, like that's 8 hours or whatever. But like, are you actually did you sleep 8 hours?
Yeah,
no, you know? So for me, like, and I think it's helped, you know, with working at home where I can like sleep longer and then feel refreshed. Cause like for a while I just wasn't feeling refreshed.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, for you, like, how do you get that refreshed feeling if you're not getting
I laugh
that
a
much
lot,
sleep?
so maybe that's what. But
Hey,
you could
yeah.
definitely tell when I don't sleep because sometimes I'm just like, I'll agree with anything. I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And also, like, my friends also call me, like, the crazy one out of the friend group because, like, it's funny, like, this is between us, I guess, or, like, the podcast. But I'm saying this, like a lot of my, like, or dates, like, say I'm very chill and everything.
Yeah.
But if you ask any of my friends, they'll be like this. He is not chill. There's no chill bone in him. There's not. And I was like this. I was like this because it's respectful. And then I'm with my boys. I literally will have like, hey, let's do this. Like, who cares? Like, shout out to Titus one time. Like, one time it was like New Year's and it was like during COVID. And I was like saying like, dude, let's just go somewhere that we haven't been. And he was like this. And it was like the day before I asked him. And he was like this, what are you talking about? I was like this, well, dude, let's go to Pittsburgh. And he was like, why would we go to Pittsburgh? I was like, I've never been to Pittsburgh. You never been to Pittsburgh. So we went to Pittsburgh. So we went there, and he was like this. And we were like, he was like, I hate you. And then we were like there, and then I was this. Let's go to Ohio now. Let's go to the Football Hall of Fame. I've never seen that.
Gosh.
And then he was like this, like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing? And then it was like, he's more of a planner type of guy. And then I was like having like so much fun. But his students, he's like a teacher at this school called Soulberry. Okay. He's like he does like theater and stuff. And we were like best friends too. And then he told his students that he actually spent his time in Pittsburgh. And then his students all were like, why would you do that? And then one of his students, actually multiple students like this, at least you didn't spend it in Cleveland. And that's exactly where we were actually on New Year's Day.
That's great.
I like to be spontaneous because
it's short. A good characteristic to have because I think it is hard for people to kind of get out of their comfort zone. And I mean, even for me sometimes, like, I'm like, I need to like just be more spontaneous and do stuff. And sometimes, you know, Matt and I, like, we will like just go out and do something, you know.
That's awesome.
But I am also a planner, so I'm like, I want to plan it out or you know, but that's pretty cool that you guys just like hopped in the car and just like drove like, what is it, 5-6 hours out the other way of the state.
We made like stops too for like no reason, but
why not?
it was like, I think it helps that out of my friend group, I think it might be like the lead singing thing, but like I'm the only extrovert out of my friend group.
Okay.
And I just realized that like actually like I didn't know that like until like way later in life, because I was always the one like playing like, hey, let's do this kind of stuff, and they would just agree and like, whatever, or sometimes they'll be like, that's too crazy, like like, but no, it's like I've always, the only child thing, I was never afraid to talk or say anything on my mind. Sometimes like I've been, as I'm getting older, I'm definitely controlling what I'm saying, but back then I used to, like, I remember in high school, I think I went to, like, a teacher, and I was like, hey, you're very pretty. And I said, like, will you go to prom with me? Kind of thing. Yeah, I did, easily. I was like this. And she was, like, kind of cool with it. She never, like, gave me detention or anything. Yeah. She was like, well, I appreciate that, but no. I was like, no.
I appreciate the offer. I'm very flattered.
Definitely. I was like this, like, I'm not going to say her name, but I was like this. I was like, man, you are so pretty. Like, I told her that, like, every other day. I was like this. And my friend's like, how are you not in trouble?
How are you not, like, you know, suspended? No. Love it. So this was great. This was so much fun. Thank you for sharing your routine with us and just
Sorry
to like.
for talking so much, dude.
Oh no,
I feel like I talk so much.
We got it all here.
That's good.
But no, very interesting to hear about, you know, how you have that outlet of, you know, playing your basketball, but also you eat one meal and that you stay out very late, like oddly late than most people, maybe like majority of people. But this is all interesting. Like, this is what people, you know, need to hear. Like, I know there's like other people out here that are probably similar, like you.
So. Actually, no, it's kind of funny because it's like 4 in the morning. I'll go to Wawa. It's like it's only my car and like it's like the truck that changes all like the donuts and everything. Okay, yeah. And then me and him always nod heads because we're the only ones up.
That's great.
At 4:00, I usually get my like second energy drink. So.
Oh wow! Well, there you have it.
Probably gonna do that today, so.
Well, I hope everyone kind of resonated here with Dave and found connection. So how about just tell the listeners, you know, if they want to get in touch with you, they want to say, hey, I do this too, Dave. Like, I love Taco Bell, potato taco, whatever it's called in Baja, what is it?
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. Yeah, where can they find you?
Okay, well, I'm more on the Moonroof's Instagram. So my band's Instagram is Moonroof Music, and that's actually how we connected.
Yeah.
So Moonroof Music, but my separate Instagram account is just my Korean name is Toyeon.
Ooh,
yeah, so you know,
cool.
just put some style out there. But
If you didn't get that, I'll put it in the show notes so everyone can see it, and I'll put it on the social post as well.
oh, thanks.
And everyone can say hello.
Yeah, hit me up. Thanks
But-
for having me on this.
Of course, yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to make this work. So we'll catch everyone next week. All right.
Peace
See ya. All right, my friends. Thanks for listening, and be sure to listen to new episodes on your preferred platform. Stay up to date with my podcast by going to my Instagram or Facebook accounts at the Big Dane Podcast. Interested in being a guest? Just go to my link tree, tap on Be a Guest, and fill out the form. All right, catch you next week.